Be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Mueller crosses the red line. Special Counsel subpoenas Trump Organization and witch hunt first. Special Counsel Robert Mueller has crossed President Trump's red line after issuing a subpoena for documents related to the Trump Organization's business dealings with Russia. The New York Times reports that Special Counsel Robert S. Mueller has subpoenaed the Trump Organization to turn over documents including some related to Russia, according to two people briefed on the matter. The order is the first known time that the Special Counsel demanded documents directly related to President Trump's businesses, bringing the investigation closer to the president. Now, the breadth of the subpoena was not clear, nor was it clear to why Mr. Mueller issued it instead of simply asking for the documents from the company, an umbrella organization that oversees Mr. Trump's business ventures. Now, the Trump Organization has said that it has never had any real estate holdings in Russia, but witnesses recently interviewed by Mr. Mueller have been asked about a possible real estate deal in Moscow. In 2015, a longtime business associate of Mr. Trump's emailed Mr. Trump's lawyer, Michael Cohen, at his Trump Organization account, claiming that he had ties to President Vladimir Putin of Russia, and said that building a Trump Tower in Moscow would help Mr. Trump's presidential campaign. Now, recently, Mueller's Russia probe took yet another unpredictable turn after the special counsel invoked the unusual conspiracy to defraud the government charge that could use the same legal strategy to go after President Trump and his associates, even if the conspiracy is not linked to a criminal act, the Washington Times reports. Now, President Trump's lawyers are in the process of negotiating with Special Counsel Robert Mueller to bring the Russia probe to an end as well. Now, Fox News' Catherine Herridge spoke with one of President Trump's personal lawyers about the new subpoena request by Special Counsel Mueller. Now, according to Herridge, Trump's lawyers was unaware of the new subpoena and said it may be a wrap-up subpoena or clean-up subpoena, which may signal the end of the investigation.
Fox News alert: the New York Times is reporting that Special Counsel Robert Mueller has subpoenaed the Trump Organization for documents related to Russia. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge is on Capitol Hill. Catherine, this news just broke right before the hour started.
Well, that's right, Dana. I've been making some phone calls, and I spoke with one of the president's personal attorneys who has confirmed to me that the Trump Organization has been working closely and cooperatively with the Office of the Special Counsel Robert Mueller, and that at this time he was unaware that a subpoena had been issued, but he was going to check further. The key thing he said was the driving force or the objective of the subpoena, whether it was, in fact, going down a new line of inquiry or whether this was what they call a wrap-up subpoena or a clean-up subpoena, which is when you request records as you're getting close to the end of the investigation and you're trying to tie up some loose ends, Dana.
So it might not signal a new aggressive approach by the special counselor.
Well, what we know through our own independent reporting is that the special counsel has been looking at the issue of the United Arab Emirates and whether there was any financial input into the campaign by the United Arab Emirates, or whether there was a promise of better treatment after the election because of their support of then-candidate Trump. So this is an issue that they've been looking at since the fall. The New York Times reports that the subpoenas are related to this issue, so I would make the argument that this issue is at least 6 months old when it comes to the special counsel investigation. The key thing to be watching here is the issue of whether Robert Mueller has really gone beyond the original mandate of the special counsel investigation, which was this collusion or coordination between Russia and the Trump campaign. Every time Mr. Mueller goes beyond that mandate, it's not something like he's a rogue actor. He has to get the permission of the Deputy Attorney General. So what we know is that he's had Rod Rosenstein's permission to go beyond that original mandate and to look at financing issues that relate to the UAE. And we know that he's had that permission since the fall of last year. So the question mark at this hour is the subpoenas. Are they real? Are they cleanup subpoenas? Do they indicate whether there really is sort of another expansion of this investigation?
I never heard of cleanup subpoenas. I'm glad I had
know.
you on. So now
I learned of them recently, too. That's the kind of subpoena you want, apparently.
I used to work at the Justice Department. Someone was holding out on me. Thank you, Catherine.
Okay. You're welcome.
Like, subscribe, and comment down below. And tell me how you feel about this report. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Let's make America great again. Peace.